slowly. What the hell are you doing,
No,
Billy?
what the heck?
Frontier.
Staying in the left flamingo stance, goes for the
Feint
grab.
kick.
F3.
Oh my goodness,
To close
what is
things out.
Frontier eating?
Look at that. Oh, trying to counter.
He's gonna take a round
Ooh,
a match
okay.
from PvE 8K.
Frontier. Okay.
KND Frontier being one of those guys that really carry the banner of Hwoarang and really just post a lot of tech on this character.
They're making it a long day for iRobot. Let's see if he can close it out. Oh my goodness, no, the round goes on. Blue stuff out.
Okay, cool.
Watch out.
Oh my
crushed
God,
it! That was great. Can we clip that?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
How may I say? It's the definition. He wrote the story of Tekken. So maybe he's going for something like Jin. The Anna sweep.
Anna sweep.
Yeah.
Oh, the back
three! Let's go! And Pyko getting in the clutch.
And the hit confirmed from DF3-1 to close
Oh
our-
my
and key
goodness!
charge
Drop out
to say
Candy
the
is
least.
most definitely feeling himself as he's making use of the plus frames properly. Loser's run available to him. Again, let us know in chat how you feel about this old anime game with your favorite anime characters. Only from Dengeki, of course. So, of course, if there are any SAO fans out there, please comment Kirito, please. So that someone would play Kirito. Both players in critical
Who
have
gets hit by the
escaped-
Goro?
Oh,
Escape
expensive
Blast.
trump cards! Exto Mag! This guy, what a guy!
That's-
very important. Now, of course, if you've been following Dengeki Fighting Climax Ignition, there is a mobile port that has been released. Dengeki Bunko Fighting Crossing Void.
Crossing Void,
Yes,
yeah.
Crossing Void
they
is a
all
very
fight-
good mobile game
Crossing
featuring
Void.
all the characters and even new ones like Alice. Yeah. Will he blast?
He
Oh,
did,
he blasts!
but he gets punished by it.
Oh, there you go. He had the meter.
He's
he had blasted,
super.
and there
He
you go,
resets
just
the
like that.
bracket.
Freestyler with a reset.
What? What
Wow,
a color.
wow, wow.
He knew that power
Very,
blast
very
was
fearless,
coming.
Mr. Re-Silent with these A plus Bs. Been able to get more out of it.
Oh, there it is, the side stop.
And just
but
like that,
gets
G
hit.
Forenzu putting the G in game. Congratulations to G Forenzu
congratulations.
from winning the grand finals for
Dengeki
Fighting Climax
Bunko.
Ignition. Woo! What a
Ah.
grand finals. Re-Silent probably second guessing himself a lot there with
The
multiple
first,
character
the
switches.
first
Yes.
set was really nice.
The first set
but
was nice, you know, bringing in the Kuroko, then
Yeah.
Shanna, then the Tomoka pick.
Tomoka, yeah. But as you know, G Forenzu just adapts.
Yeah, just adapts.
He just
very, very
adapts really
clutch.
quickly.
Did not let those things phase him and stop the momentum of Re-Silent right there and then.
Wow, is that too bright? Hello, welcome to late advanced Hope on Hwoarang lessons. I was busy. And I needed to take time for it, so just as I was ready, well, again, things never always go as planned. And that's something you're gonna have to get used to as a Hwoarang player. Maybe mainly for the Hwoarang players, not for the ones who are playing against Hwoarang. Now, I haven't changed a bunch of these details, so I will in just a bit. In the meantime, you already know what Advanced Open Hwoarang Lessons is. It's a place where you can ask questions about Tekken 7 or about Hwoarang specifically. Mainly Hwoarang specifically, because that's the character I specialize in. Spent way too many years playing this character. Yeah, Road to Blue Cheese will happen soon again, as next week will be upon us in a couple of hours, right? My spelling that right? Advanced. Full lesson. Alright, cool. It's there. So yeah, in the meantime, what am I gonna do? Warm up, of course, as per usual. Always warm up so that when I do the lesson, I don't drop anything. Don't wanna be dropping any of the sauce. No, not at all. The preview I have here in my live dashboard is not correct. Kind of odd. So notifications to whoever has notifications in the Cheese HQ. Advanced full lessons number 4. Period number 4. And then put the... Oh, I copy pasted the wrong thing. It's because I copy pasted the question. Okay. Let me copy paste. Can I get a better dashboard? The one that has a preview. proper preview because it's getting a little annoying. I can't see what's happening on the stream. Can I see what's happening in the stream now? Alright, fantastic, I can. I'll take that. I'll take this live dashboard over that one. That one was a mess. Share, copy, paste. Alright, so that's over with. Remove this. FGC news? I wasn't looking at Twitter, man. I have no idea what happened, if there was anything. So if there was anything, please feel free to inform me. Because I'm a little bit lost on what's happening as of late. Just fixing certain stuff. Or should it be like one level higher? No, that gives the shadow too much. That's too dark. I guess this is the right level then. Right? I have no idea. Of course. We winging it. We winging it. Of course, Tekken 8. Still have to wait for more information about that. So we can actually play it. And the only way to play it for now is to, well, go to a tournament. A master. Master? Yeah, major master tournament. Because they'll be doing all the alpha tests throughout Tekken World Tour. Tekken World Tour 2023. Alright, backdashing. It looks like it's fine. Alright, I haven't touched the game in quite a while. I haven't been playing this game off stream anymore. I went from I want to play this game to I don't want to play this game. It happens, it happens. That's why you always take a break, right, from the game. And then you use that time to play the games you haven't played in quite a while. It's like if you haven't finished Elden Ring, you play that. If you haven't finished, I don't know, an RPG, you play that. Or if you wanted to try out another fighting game or try out a different genre, you do that. For me, well, I've been doing stuff outside. Basically more content stuff. I do have a lesson for today. Every advanced Hwoarang lesson, there is a lesson. But of course, I need to warm up first prior to doing said lesson. So again, while I'm doing this, feel free to drop any questions about Tekken 7 or about Hwoarang specifically, and then I'll get back to you shortly. Ah, yes. The sensation I can feel in my arm once more. It's burning. That's just what do you call that? Crouch dashing and back dashing. I can feel it. First, it was my upper left. The biceps, where that, and then now it's the forearm, which it makes more sense for it to be there. Because that's how I move with the lever. Alright, looking fine. Let's add some buttons now. 1, 2, 2. Ooh! No? Okay. 1, 2, 2. Nice. I still have not changed my buttons. That's because I'm not playing this game. I better do it before, what do you call that? Road to Blue Cheese. Which means I should do it on Monday. While I edit the lesson for this stream. And then of course upload that on Monday as well. So it's edit and upload on the same day. That's just the schedule of the cheese now. It's changed. It used to be more hectic. Now it's back to being more chill. Alright, so that finishes those buttons. What else am I missing? No, wait, I already did that, right? Yeah, I already did that. Which means I did some combos. Combos with sidestep, right? And lucky for me, Kazuya always has combos with sidestep. Like if you get a counter hit DF2, step to the other side to realign and then hit your God Fist. And you're gonna be rewarded with how much damage? Like 70 plus damage? Insane. Ooh. Oop. Okay, that's too much off axis. That's just right. 1, 2, 1, 2. 70 damage, wow. 70 damage. It's pretty high. And if you do the basic B&B, I don't think that was supposed to drop. Right? Right? Oh, it's like, no, it does drop. Alright, then we just do the God Fist. 67. Still pretty high. It's like 3 points shy from 70. Alright, so if I was able to get it on my first try, that means that my execution's pretty good today. That's not bad. Usually sometimes it takes 1 or 2 Usually 2 or 3. 2 or 3. 2 or 3 tries. BF1, 2, FF4, wave, follow up. Oh man, it looks so slow. I say that, and then every time I watch myself, I'm like, why is that so fast? I understand why the opponent didn't want to press there. But every time I'm playing, it's just like, nope, that feels a little bit slow. It's like I'm in the Matrix. It's like, no, it's not that fast, right? And when indeed, it was actually fast. There's a stutter there. There you go. There you go. Classic, and then to the hell sweep. So what's next is side steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This open widget thing. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What? It's receiving the same amount of upload as before. I have dropped frames this time around. What on earth? I went to poor? Huh. Why? Why did it drop? I'm confused. It's receiving 2.6. That's good. It goes all the way up to 2.72. Nine 1,993 drop frames. That's not. Huh. Oh, now it's dropped back to excellent connection. So it's just for a moment? Okay. That was a little odd. Very, very odd. So I was already doing sidestep right in between that. I'll just do one set for both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, it's a practice mode stream, so it's only when I get to Hwoarang where I start sharing stuff. So while I'm working out, the arms, the fingers, it's Mishima time. I'm gonna become a Kazuya main in Tekken 8. I'm ready with God Fist into Dragon Uppercut. Oh, of course, it doesn't work in 7, right? It does work off this. Because it's enough time. Wow, 46. That's pretty high. If you're waiting for the lesson for today, you're gonna have to wait for some time. Maybe if there's really no questions at all, I'll just go straight into it. Then after that, if there's no questions after that, I'll go to the demonstration, which is probably just 1 first to 5. And then after that, if there's still no questions, I'm done already. I'll be done for the night. Speed. That's right. How do you intimidate your opponent? Just keep waving in their face. That's what you gotta do. Waving. They see me waving. They what? They hating. Boop. This is my backdash. Oh, it's fine too. So, I am okay on both fronts. Yeah, there you go. When I miss the rhythm, I can feel it in the arm, the forearm. Because I move my forearm along when doing a player 2 backdash. Man, it looks a little bit wobbly. Okay, that's cleaner. That's a little bit wobbly. Okay, it's looking worse as I get to the back. Oh, okay, what is that? That's ugly. That's better. Oh, and then it gets wobbly again. Again, you gotta make that as consistent as possible. Because if your backdash is bad, then your opponent's gonna be able to like sniff it out, and you're gonna get hit in between your backdash cancel. You do not want to get hit in between your backdash cancel. No, this is just like, wait, I'm backdashing, but I'm getting hit. Shucks. Okay, that hurts. Yeah. Okay, this is the effect of not playing off stream at all, or like getting any games in. Nope. Yep. My body's rejecting it. It's like, I don't want to do a player 2 backdash. But I'm like, we've been doing this for years. It's only like you've only been off for like a week. That's the point. You have to maintain your execution. You have to maintain it. When you don't maintain it, then again, it's so odd. Why is it off? Then player 1 is completely fine. And then again, I'm playing on player 1 more often, sure. But still. Alright. Then we just add that with a button. Nice. Oop. Okay, that didn't hit, but okay. I'll take it. 1, 2, 2. Okay. Nice. Two more. Let's go. Oh. Okay. Then combo. So it's like a rhythm game. Just know when to press it, right? Oh, rhythm. Wow. What was that episode in Phineas and Ferb? I ain't got rhythm. Yeah, that's when you know you can't do a combo. If you don't got rhythm. That should work. What? I can't see. Okay. It must be the ring light. This bright ring light. Sidestep combos. Leaving sidestepping, sidewalking, and side step ducking for last. Sometimes combos with sidesteps is my last, or sidestepping is the last one. Raw sidestepping. That's not how it goes. I'm making way more errors on player 2. My used to be strong side. Gone. No longer. Those are both win God Fists. Give me a God Fist. There you go. It's okay if the God Fist is not the ender, but I have to get that God Fist in between. Not a win God Fist. There you go. Beautiful. 1, 2. Alright, so that's what's left. Ah yes, sidestep blocks. Sidewalk blocks. And then sidestep blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. While doing assignments, I think you need to focus on your assignments rather than doing advanced lessons, man. It's like your brain's gonna be in 2 places at the same time, trying to process both information, right? Although I think today's lesson you already know it, so you don't gotta worry about that, I suppose. It's just like a couple of reminders. You're like, right, you can do it like that. Okay. Yun lang. But like, cool. I already know that. Because you're a Hwoarang main, right? It's like, no, in fact, I'm not a Hwoarang main. You're right, I'm not a Hwoarang main. I play Steve. Like Steve. One of the best characters in the game. Assignments and Hwoarang lessons. We have no homework. There's no homework here for open Hwoarang lessons or advanced Hwoarang lessons. Also you, Silent, you most likely know this already. What the lesson is for today. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, it's just a bunch of reminders like, right. Or just like, oh, okay, I forgot about that. Yun lang. Draft's already been done. Damn, solid work. You a panda main? I see. You've joined the bears. The bear gang. You're intrigued now. It's just like, are you sure it's something I already know, or are you just assuming I know it? Right? It's like bold of you, Frontier, to assume that I know the Hwoarang thing. All I know is that press buttons, correct? That I know. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's ugly. Do it again. In homage to Red Major. I may go just because of the Tekken 8 alpha test. Probably fastest 0-2 in my life. Just so that I can already go test. For like 30 minutes, right? That's how long it is. Okay, pwede na. Now I can go back to Hwoarang. Where's my custom? Custom, and then Hwoarang on the other side. Default 3, right? That's correct, default 3. Alright, now it's Hwoarang time. I'll give it probably, let's see, 5 minutes if there are any questions about Tekken 7 or about Hwoarang before I start the lesson for today. Because so far it's been chill. It's just like, no, just relaxing, watching you warm up. That's all. One of the best power crushes in the game, Backlash. Boop, boop. Remember, Hwoarang Back Forward 4 was supposed to be a power crush in the trailer. In Hwoarang's trailer, that was supposed to be a power crush. I was like, shucks. A high power crush launcher. That may actually be safe because, again, most high power crushes are safe. I haven't played Tekken for a good while. That's hence I am lacking questions. I don't know, sometimes I have more questions when I'm not playing the game. But yeah, if you have, like, of course, playing the game will proactively make you ask certain things. That is true. It's just like, yeah, how does this scenario work? How's that work? Blah, blah, blah. But sometimes it's when you're not on the game, it's just like, damn, I wish I could be on the game to answer this question right now. You can ask for a friend. How to stop cat in her stances? SSR. SSR block. Pretty much. But of course, again, the cat can like cancel it out and then, what do you call that? Or even like not enter Harrier. So you're playing a guessing game already at that point. But if they do it immediately, you usually avoid a lot of stuff just doing that. Yes, the scam jet kick. Yeah, if it was honestly, if it remained as a power crush, that'd be pretty strong. Like really, really strong. It's already strong as is. Imagine if it was armored. Then you can't, it's gonna be harder to touch Hwoarang, right? Way, way harder. That's a change I'm glad they removed before they put him in the game. The change I'm not happy with is his height. They just had to make him bigger. But he's gonna be big now, so it is what it is. 1, 2. Boop, boop, boop. One of my favorite things to do in practice mode is Hwoarang. It's like, how do I extend pressure per situation? Right? So down 3-4, stance switch down 3-4, RFS F4. It's like imagining how an opponent would block these sequences. Like, where would it typically end? Or like, where can you get interrupt? And then how do you answer it? Because obviously once you do something like this, that's the end of the pressure, right? Anything that's a launch, whether that be mid or low. Or yeah, a high. There's also a high launcher. That ends the pressure you're doing. So it's like, how do I continue it? And how do I lock them in without being too risky? And then you can also review like if it's too slow or risky. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, alright, so I think let's show a better example for the Katarina one. So I'll do it on Hwoarang, right? Well, let's do it off back 1. Yeah, back 1 into Harrier. Wall pressure? No, today's lesson is not wall pressure. Oh, yeah, okay, so let's get that. Alright. Oop. What else am I missing? What's the low input? 3? Oh, really? Just Harrier 3. And then that means the other move is Harrier DF3? Okay. Damn, it's not wall pressure. Shucks, I don't know what it is, Frontier. I don't know this thing you think that I know. So SSR block. There you go, it avoids the low, right? Oh, goodbye mid. Of course, yeah, again, you have to block the low, right? That's why it's SSR duck block. Oop. Oop. Ooh. So far, so good. Alright. Ain't touching me now. No, you're not. Woo! Oh, ouch. Okay lang. Of course, if you deal it individually, it's a lot better to see it. Like, if I just back 1 as Hwoarang, that says goodbye to Harrier 1. But if you can also just SSR duck. I wasn't doing it cleanly earlier. There you go, see? Yeah, it's the fastest move that comes out in Harrier. Is that punish? Oh, I'm slow. I'm either too slow. No, there you go. See, it punishes. So you can recover just in time when you do it. Woohoo! Of course, again, this is if the Katarina's not changing their timings, right? Or delaying it, or choosing not to enter Harrier. If I back one this again, that's easy. Simple as that. 1, 2, 3. Then, of course, again, the SSR duck block. Hey. There you go. Punish. Next. This one is the knee. Back one, you just evade it. Then if you do that, you should catch this. On the same thing, on the duck block into 1, 2. Oh, I didn't get the punish. Drip. Yes. The suit is drip. There you go. And then this one. Back one. That's a knockdown. Of course, for this one, you can't 1, 2, so you just punish it with that. Then 1, 2. Simple. Oh, yeah, and if you back one, this also. So again, side step right. Side step right, duck block. Forward 3 would do the same thing, yeah. This is against Harrier 1. Ooh. Hold up. Eh. No, apparently forward 3 doesn't. It doesn't do it against Harrier 1. But I'm pretty sure it does it against the other options. No, you know what? Hwoarang's not Beck. So what you gotta hope for by Tekken 8 is that he got Beck's Flamingo Step. The very, very big Flamingo Step. So yeah, you can't forward 3. Again, back 1's evasiveness is step in back 1 is far more than in forward 3. So it doesn't work. No, it don't. So that's already 2 options it loses to, right? This is good to the knee. Okay, it works against the knee. This is where you'll get the launch. That's when you'll get it. This should be the low also. Okay, that goes in. And then this should be the other low. It doesn't even beat that low. Oh, there you go. No, but I'm working off like the same timing. I adjusted my timing for that one. Oh, what on earth? That went in? Hold on. 4, 3. Ah, okay. So it beats 3 out of the 5. That's not a good trade. If you only beat 3 out of the 5. Would have stuck the forward 3. Yeah, yeah. It would have been better to like be able to just stick on forward 3. But I mean, you don't have to press back 1. Just make sure you got sidestep duck 1 to block. That's fine. Flamingo teleport. Yeah, that was Beck's. Beck really teleported. That's why you'd always see him catch the opponent's back and tag 2. And do massive damage. Right? I wish that was possible. Like, what was the point of giving the right foot forward stance transition of this if I can't get backlash? It doesn't make sense. You're just allowing me to do my combo again. For free. Minus the forward 2. Oop. Oop, oop. Oh, I missed that. Again, welcome to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. This is the 4th stream out of like, I don't know how many. I'm probably aiming for 25 advanced lessons, but it probably might be lower than that. It'll probably just be 10 or 15 lessons overall. Because it's not a lot of there is a lot of advanced stuff for Hwoarang to touch on. But at that point, that's like, it's super, it's like, let's put it this way, it's not solid enough. It's too abstract, right? The stuff I'm saying here are less abstract, but still kind of near being abstract. I remember the vid you showed the last time. Bro, I don't even remember the vid I showed the last time. Well, I mean, it's not possible now. I'm trying it. Baka it doesn't work off back 1. If it doesn't work off back 1, maybe it's 4-4. Oop, oop, oop. No. Of course, I included a sidestep right there. But that's not forward 3 by itself as an option. Bro, thinking about the lessons is and almost cried. True. Because I don't know what the actual curriculum of the lesson plan for advanced Hwoarang lessons is. No, the combo with backlash. It's not connecting. On who does this connect to? Bigger character? Doesn't work in Katarina, obviously. Oh, don't return to main menu. Let's get Hwoarang. No, I think what you meant was it worked before. Or, yeah, I remember there was a combo that worked before. Yeah, because it launched high like JFSR before. But they didn't have the transition of it. Which means you could raw transition into it. That's insane. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work on Fox. This is the one where it works. The right plasma blade. And you get 78 damage. Is that the same as the Season 2 B&B? JFSR filler. No, it's 4 points higher. Okay. Yeah, MDJs. Yeah. I remember what you're talking about. Yeah. But it's not possible anymore. They cut it out. Why they cut it out? I have no idea. I mean, the move itself is still -14, so I mean, they could have left it. But they probably just didn't want Hwoarang to get more combo damage than he already is. I mean, that's 77. I have no idea how much the backlash would do, but considering Season 2 B&V, the Season 2 B&B versus right plasma blade into backlash back into JFSR filler is way stronger. Yeah, it probably did like 80 plus damage minimum, you know? 80 plus damage, and it's just like, bruh. Damage was crazy. Yeah, the risk reward was worth it. -14, I could get launched if the opponent has a 14 frame launcher. Or get hurt by a lot if they have a juicy 14 frame launcher. 14 frame Punisher. But man, this damage. Just saying, this damage. I might as well go for it. I gotta go for it. I gotta believe. Gotta believe in myself. And pray that it goes in. And be ready to get the combo. Hwoarang for a second because my left eye is not cooperating with me, man. It's straight up not. So before, the one that wasn't cooperating with me was, oh yeah, it was both my eyes. Now it's just the left. Hello, welcome to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons, man. I'm gonna start the lesson soon if there are no other questions about Tekken or about Hwoarang. Because I think it's been, I was not checking out how many minutes it's been. I'll just count like 2 more minutes or something like that. No, yeah, so again, I'm just chilling here in practice mode. Waiting for the time to hit. And then... Or waiting for a question. One of the two things. If the question comes first, I extend the time. And then if there's no question and it hits the time, I just go straight into the lesson. I know what I'm talking about today. There's actually some things I may need to double check on it. Hold on. Hwoarang. This character that is difficult to play, difficult to use. Well, I need you to standing guard. Oh wait, standing guard and then step. Reset. That's not JFSR. That's not JFSR. I can't get JFSR! Bro! Oh, I got it. Then again, that was later in the step, no? That doesn't technically count. Yeah, that doesn't count. Never mind. Oh, I have no idea. I just hope his heat engager isn't down 3-4, number 1. Because if this is a heat engager, this is useless now. I don't want to press down 3-4. Because heat activates on its own the moment you do the move, right? So for Paul, if you get a Death Fist, you enter the 50-50 for heat. And Heat Smash is, you know, it's whatever. It's basically your Rage Drive, right? Rage Drive Ender or Rage Art Ender. Because Rage Art's still in the game. The Heat Impact. That's okay. I don't really mind what that is because it's going to be a bound. If it looks ugly, then it's just like, no, it's fine. But I doubt it'll look ugly. I hope this is not a heat engager as well. I would like my knockdown into 50-50. Now without a K lever, no frame skyrocket. Yeah, no frame skyrocket. Yeah, hopefully JFSR is not a heat engager. Hopefully this is not a heat engager either. I hope this is not a heat engager, LFS forward 3 or ECD 3. Can LFS forward 3 be a heat engager? Maybe actually. Never mind. I don't know. It's odd because again it has like it's a if you look at the moves that are heat engagers right now, some of them are like approach moves that knock down. Some of them are pushback moves. Pushback moves are strings. Some of them are strings like what do you call it? Ling's AOP 2-1. So imagine like 4-3 being a heat engager. That's kind of sad to me. If that's the case, if this becomes a heat engager, you'll have to default punish the 4F4 a lot if you don't want to activate your heat at that moment in the round. I mean, Law and Lars have like 1-1. Like it comes off 10 frames. Imagine if it comes off 1-2 into either Flamingo. Or 1-2 forward 3. Maybe it'd be cool if it comes off Rejector. I don't know. 2F4. Like, I'm just wondering what they'll do for Hwoarang. Because even for me, I don't know what to do with it. And Hwoarang's changed per game anyway, so that's on their discretion. And then it's just on us players to adapt to how that Hwoarang is. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't, animation-wise. Or like, currently what the other characters have as heat engagers. Yeah, probably he's gonna get new moves for it. The moves now don't make as much sense. Imagine F1 plus 2 is a heat engager. Probably not. 4-4 could be a heat engager, but that means, what do you call this? This loses launch on counter hit, which is a shame. So, I mean, Peacekeeper could be it, which, again, I'm not going to be happy about. Because you're not going to be able to use this at all. You're barely able to use this in-game. Well, okay, let's put it this way. At higher levels of play, it's harder to use this. Of course, the intermediate beginner, yeah, you're going to be able to use this easy, no problem. But compared to Jin FF2, you always get that at high level, typically. Just leave JFSR alone and we're in good condition. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that they may need to leave alone. Yes, he's probably going to get new moves. I mean, up back 3-3? I don't know. Imagine, up back 3-3 is still going to be a filler. It probably might be a main filler. It might become a tail flip. Down 4-4 is going to become a tail flip. Oh no. Imagine your combos like DF2 down 4-4 and then you RFF forward 3 into whatever. What else could be a tail flip right now? Up back 3-3 could be a tail flip. Down 4-4 can be a tail flip. 2 back 4 can be back 4 by itself is a tail flip. Can be. DF4 is probably not going to be a tail flip anymore. Or tail, what do you call it? Combo extender. Skyrocket's a weird one to do the free electric treatment. Yeah, because again, it's a just frame input. The God Fists are basically just crouch dash inputs. Oh, honestly, I still don't want it to be a free God Fist. Like, I don't want it to be simplified. I find that annoying. That it's just like, oh, it's simpler when you have heat? No, thank you. But if that's the direction they're going to take with the game, we don't really have much of a choice. Yeah, RFS back 3 can be a tail flip. So that means you'll still get this kind of combo. And maybe you can't do... Oh, wait. You won't get that kind of combo. So this flips into this. Okay, so you get to extend it from here this time. LFS of forward 4 can become a tail flip instead of a launcher. Although, I don't know where you're getting this. Like, even RFS of forward 4 can become a tail flip. I don't know, in all likelihood, he's getting new moves. Because if Peacekeeper wasn't in the game, our combos are going to be different. Way, way different. Also weaker in open. Like, that was 63, right? That's 68. And I had to, like, micro dash for that. So the execution requirement is going to be there. This one's, like, lesser execution requirement. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's only 4 points away. I think you should have to do that on every launcher, right? So forward 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then you can drop it. So it's just like, okay, what are the easier versions for it? After the micro dash, if the micro dash is always consistent. So you can go through these 3 endings again. So weak. Yeah, again, if it's that good of a move. But of course, that's like the whole argument of should good moves get locked by execution, right? Because the argument for that is just like, what if a player if a player is able to master it? But I'm like, sure, if a player is able to master it, all right, and it's not gonna stop the best of players. But that's like, again, only how many people, you know? It's not a big group of players. It certainly is not. Like, the risk of playing Akuma is that you can still drop something in between, despite how good he is. Because it requires you to be on point. So if you drop it in between, well, you just lost meter and you lost the opportunity to do, like, big damage. Also, when it comes to punishment, like, you could mess that up and there goes your super strong 10-frame punish without meter. Like, I dread the day I gotta play Akuma for my challenge, which is getting all characters to Fujin. I'm gonna have to play him. And I'm not gonna do that punish. The 1 into DP. My punish is gonna be the basic 1-2. Which is not a bad punish, it's still good, but compared to the 1 DP, wherein you can get like the Oki into down 3, 50-50, nah, it's not enough. And you start to realize, like, maybe I should earn it, right? And like become consistent on it. But even then, like tournament nerves and stuff like that, again, just one minor error. That's why ease of use is such a big deal. If the character is really easy to use and the character's strong, like the basic inputs are strong, hence Hwoarang, Lydia, and Leroy, super strong characters who are also easy to use, it creates that imbalance in the game. Because it's just like, yeah, you pressed it at the right situation, you know, decision making is a big deal, but at the same time, all you had to press was like back 1+2 or DF4-3, and like the window for that hit confirm is big. Or down back 3-3-2, what do you call that, cleaned hit from like all the way over here. Like, it's not like Paul, wherein I had to like be super close. Now they made it like Paul's, they had to be super close. It's probably even worse than Paul's. Kind of sad for Lydia, the Hell Sweep. I mean, again, the Hell Sweep inputs also just what? For Leroy and Lydia, that was just down back 3. Into 1+2 or 2. 1+2 or 2, tama. And then for Hwoarang's, you could do it off a string. How many strings? A couple. Right, 2 strings. And then you could also do it from full crouch. And from full crouch, it was just what? DF3-2. Then if you did it off the string, you just cancel into 3-2. I mean, that's the point. Instead of like being forced to do a crouch dash input to get the damage. Like, if all I have to do is just press DF2 for the God Fist, it's just like, you know. So that means the opponent is, you know, capable of like throwing out +5 pressure tool and, you know, barely wasting any physical energy to do so, which is a big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like how I was saying numbers, but it wasn't even corresponding to like anything whatsoever. I can give it another 3 minutes or so. It's like there's a cooldown every time if there's no question. All right, it's like done answering a question. Let's put another timer up the board, mentally speaking, of course. Because again, time check, it is 9:44 in the evening, Philippine time, GMT/UTC +8. Been live for 44 minutes and 28 seconds. Yeah, before I start the lesson for today. Damage check, that's 33. And you are 39. Well, again, both Okis are slightly different, right? The flip over makes it easier to recover. Then this one, you technically get the same distance of recovery. It's just that, of this, there's like way more stuff you could do, I suppose. Because you have more recovery. And then this one, you're RFF. But then you can also just cancel into that. So at that point, the Oki's just the same. So, do you go for while standing 3, or do you go for back? Do you go for FF3, or do you go for back 3? The problem is with the FF3, I remember, like I was in rank. I think that was during Road to Omega when I was trying to get Tekken God Omega and I failed. I would have won. Like I blocked a low. I think it was Fang down back 3, punished it, and then this came out. That would have been enough to like end it. But what came out was forward 3, and I was like, oh no, and then I lost the round. That's a big deal. Just remove the QCB3 input for the command throw. Why about just clean up your inputs? That's an alternative option. I mean, yeah, there you go. See, backdash into back 3. Clean. Classic miss inputs. I mean, it's stuff like that that really force you to get cleaner inputs. Because when it's not there, you're allowed the leeway to, what do you call this? To make errors, right? Or take advantage of the fact that there's no inputs there. So other characters are forced to do that. Hwoarang, in a sense, is also forced to do it. On whiff punishing back 3, if like you were ducking already or backdashing in between. Sometimes you do get QCB3. I mean, the input can go somewhere else, it's true. It doesn't have to be QCB3. You could make it with a DF1 plus... an FF1 plus 2 or a down, forward throw, right? Or what else could it be? I don't know, you can make it... Like, this can become up back 3 plus 4, and then you can make that throw down back 3 plus 4, right? Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Oop, oop, oop. I'm gonna take some top tier water. In the meantime, to quench thy thirst. Cheers. Yeah, I probably plan for like a short stream today. Pretty short. I don't know, advanced Hwoarang lessons is probably the shortest streams I kind of have. Because it's highly dependent on chat. On audience participation, yes. Because if I do go straight to lessons and then demonstration, and then there are no questions, it's just like, alright, thanks for coming to the cheese talk. Peace out. Like, just like that. It's as simple as that. I mean, imagine Backlash as a heat engager. I'm gonna be really sad if Backlash becomes a heat engager. Like, damn. Let's say you did it on point to tank damage from your opponent because it's a power crush. But then it's also a heat engager, so it's just like, oh no. So now you can't do like keep out Backlash anymore. Or like on point, see this Backlash in your face kind of thing. But you also lose all the damage, by the way. How strong is Backlash? On basic B&B. Wow, it's 74. Of course, if you optimize it... Boop, boop, boop. That's like optimized level 2, right? 80. Then if you optimize it further, it should become 83. Yo. There you go. Yeah, 83. Tama. It's gonna be their way to nerf Backlash. Then I'm not gonna play Hwoarang anymore, dude. I'm not gonna play Hwoarang anymore. Because my Hwoarang was built off Backlash. If I don't have Backlash, I'm not playing the character, no. I wasn't playing Hwoarang because of down 3-4 or whatever. I wasn't playing him because of the Flamingo mix-ups, the back 3 range, the versatility in combos. No, I was playing him because of Backlash. I need this. I need this move to understand. I need it. I need this high power crush that launches and is homing. Homing power crush. Is 83 the highest you can go? No, it's not, right? You can go even higher. If you do the 4-4-3, right? But that only works on certain... Yeah, 85. That only works on certain characters. JFSR charmed you? Beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful move. Just like Heihachi OTGF. It charmed you and then showed you like, man, this character has problems, you know? It's just like, welcome to the life you have accepted. It's like, damn. But JFSR, when it goes in, feels good, man. Feels good. Feels good. Makes me forget about all the other problems the character has. Easy. Oop, 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 oop. Easy. 78 damage. Oh, that works. Cool. That works. All right. I guess this is like the last minute reminder for anyone who has a question about Tekken 7 or about Hwoarang specifically. Because after that, I may just go straight into the lesson already for tonight. I know I'm supposed to probably do the lesson like somewhere in between the stream or early mid part of the stream. But not early. This is like early part of the stream. And then exiled me right away. And she's like, you know, while this move is cool, I just keep getting so many errors on it. I mean, just frame, man, just frame. And of course, the difference in LFF and RFF, right? In RFF, it's like the most lenient thing in the world. See that? You see how much space I took before that? Oop. And then JFSR. If you try to do that on LFF, you typically don't get it. Yes, you can do a delayed JFSR in LFF, but it's not easy. Like where you see the forward dash first slightly and then do the blue sparks compared to like just doing it fast. There you go. That's why my recommendation for anyone who wants to practice JFSR, you do it in RFF. So get in the RFF, forward dash and then DF with the 4. And then typically, JFSR should come out. Even after movement in RFF, right? Alright, it doesn't look like we have any questions. There's none. So, I guess we're going straight to the lesson for today. So again, if you're new here in these advanced lessons or like even open Hwoarang lessons in general, when I do the lesson, I straight up ignore chat, okay? I ignore chat fully. I just keep talking to myself until I'm done talking with myself. But of course, if you put something relevant in chat to the lesson, I may incorporate it. So it's just like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool because does it work off this? And then I'll probably spiel it into something like that. Like, oh yeah, you know, while the move's like this. And then I like do a demo in between. But I'm not going to be saying like blah, blah, blah. It's basically the basic stream stuff, right? So this is lesson what? Number 4, right? Lesson number 4. The lesson most Hwoarang mains know. Alright, so I guess we're gonna do it in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the 4th advanced Hwoarang lesson for the day. Today's lesson, talk about mid. You know, mids, you know, forward 2, DF1, DF1 plus 2, while standing 4-4, DF4. All important mids you need to press. But there was one mid that you probably need to press. That you probably need to press more often than not. That move is while standing 3. Let's talk about this amazing 14 frame while standing mid. So while standing 3, again 14 frames. 14 to 18 frames. You can see it came out at frame 15 there. Usually when you get this, you have 22 frames to work with. So your follow-ups are your back 3, which gives you 33 damage, and FF3, which gives you 39 damage. Now the Okizeme on both options are pretty similar. So you can walk up immediately after back 3 on the flip. And then for FF3, you can cancel out into Waifu and you'll get similar result. Of course, it's a slight delay in seconds because again, the recovery on FF3 is a little bit slower. But you can yield certain, similar results off it. Now, what's important about this move is that since Hwoarang has a crouch dash, right? Just like the Mishimas, he's got some of that devil gene within him, like Armor King and Bob. Is that you can do an instant while standing 3. But of course, if you make an error there, you're going to get the QCB 3. But there you go. You can do an instant while standing 3. So while you're waving and threatening your opponent with all the typical options. So that's a JFSR to act as like your 50-50 launcher. Safe 50-50 launcher. And then down 3-4 is your low. Or if you want to make it simpler, down back 4 or sidestep into SS4, into full crouch 3 or 4, you get the point. Essentially, you're trying to threaten something with at least a minimum of 2 options. And you could throw out while standing 3. And the best part about this is that it's low risk, decent reward. I wouldn't say high reward. It's not like JFSR where that's low risk, high reward kind of stuff. Because this is -7 on block. If I have a Hwoarang stand block here, and if I quit getting the error on that, you can see it's -6. Then up close, it's -7. When you're doing the wave into that, you're gonna get -7. But if it's like the farther it gets, the safer it is. So that's like -6. You can see like, and it also puts them in force crouch. No, it doesn't put them in force crouch. If it did put them in force crouch, that's gonna be like a big deal, right? But no. Maybe a small buff, you know, for the last balance patch for Tekken 7. Make it force crouch. Make it happen, Namco. Make it happen, Tekken team. Make it force crouch. But that's besides the point. So again, safe. And if you do it at that range, like look how far. That was range 2. Range 2, right? This is 2.5. Doesn't hit from 2.5, which means it hits from 2.4. Ah, not 2.4. 2.3. This is 2.3. 2.4. 2.39? 2.4. Almost. It almost touched Hwoarang's arm. So you move closer. 2.30. Move it a little bit closer. There you go. There you go. That's the range. That's max range for while standing 3. So from right over here, at range 3, 2.3, you can hit your opponent. It's insane. Very, very good. And you already know, if you're watching like other Hwoarangs, Hwoarang uses this extensively. Like, a lot. Like, if you just want to check your opponent, go straight up, do it. There's nothing, you don't lose anything. Now, technically, you don't lose anything on JFSR also. Because again, -8, slight pushback, fastest, it comes out as 18. But remember, this comes out fastest 14. Now, it's saying 15 here. At this moment, it's coming out 15. Come out 14, please. Because that's gonna be an issue, right? Since it comes out of 14 to 18, some of your punishes like that are -14 lows, and it doesn't come out at the 14th frame, its earliest, is a problem. It doesn't want to come out at 14. Ooh, there you go, comes out at 14. So it's faster than JFSR by 4 whole frames. That's a big deal. Now you start asking yourself, are there any other mids from Hwoarang that give similar result? Like, if I just want to knock down or like have a low risk, mediocre, decent enough reward kind of thing, the answer to that question is probably while standing 4 at best. Because while standing 4 on block is -5. And of course, when it hits, you get 28 damage into +4 force crouch mix up. But you already know how that mix up goes. So, kind of iffy you want the while standing 4-4 mix up, right? So it's like, okay, well, but not if not that mid. F1+2 is -9 on block. It's far worse than JFSR and while standing 3. And it's only +2. And by the way, this is a +2 you can't even use. Because if I set that to backdash, I believe you backdash this. Yeah, you backdash this. Fun, just Hwoarang things. So I'm like, okay, so I can't F1+2. And of course, that only launches on counter hit, doesn't launch on hit. DF1, at that point, you're just mid-checking. DF1 and DF1+2. Forward 2, alright, +9 mix-up. And you can go for like guaranteed RFF DF4 into RFS 50/50s. Or like reset it into RFS2 and then you have a whole thing to work with. But again, at that point, you're not getting any guaranteed damage. Your opponent's still going to be guessing on a lot of these mix-ups. So what other mids are there? Oh, a forward 2. Okay, but this is slower. This is 26 frames. It does give similar results. +6 force crouch, and then on counter hit, you get the knockdown into FF3 or back 3. But again, you can also get floated since it's slow. So that's another bad thing. What about FF3? Slow as well, 22 frames, and it does the same thing. You just get mix-ups. What else? A forward +4? Nah, unsafe on block. So at this point, there are no other mids. Again, up back 3-3. Risky. Up back 3-4. If only this was not -4 on block, you could have considered it. Because an opponent can jab, interrupt RFS F4 afterwards. But again, it's just the Hwoarang life, right? So that's what makes while standing 3 very, very intriguing and, you know, very useful to use. So, and it's not just in like crouch dashing, right? Or forward dashing into while standing 3. Where you could do it. You could do it off multiple sequences. What's great about while standing 3 is that it's a while standing move. So which means it's not only accessible from LFF, which is where we're currently at. You can also do it in RFF. You can go do a while standing move from RFF because all you gotta do is hold down and then done. You're not restricted from doing it. Obviously in LFS you can't get access to while standing 3, but you can do something like LFS 1 into while standing 3. That looked really fast, didn't it? Your opponent might, for a second thought, you probably did down back 3, and if they duck, that's how much damage you're getting again? 39. 39 damage. Beautiful. You can also do it off RFS 2 into that. And this is a very good initial check. So again, as we mentioned, right, there's a 4-frame difference between while standing 3 and JFSR at its fastest. So once you know the while standing 3 is going in specific situations where you're checking your opponent, you can just go straight for JFSR at that point. And if the JFSR still goes in, it means they're really committing to ducks. Because it might be the frame difference for both moves, wherein they react better when it's slower, when the mid's slower, but react slower when the mid's faster, right? And again, this mid is really fast. You consider the instant while standing, I think you add 1 frame on top of it, so that's like 15 frames from the 14. And that's not bad, so if you do it off the jab, it's still gonna end up at 14 anyway, right? And since you go down slightly, I believe you can dodge some stuff. Now, if I did that right... Okay, no, I didn't do it right. I thought... Because I believe I had an instance of it that happened to me when I was playing. That I just straight up ignored someone's jab. And it's not happening in practice mode. This kind of stuff's difficult to recreate. I think it's because you have to get your duck first before you do it. That's the important part. Of course, but at that point, then it's just too obvious, right? Yeah. So forget what I said there. I'm gonna cut that in post anyway. There are multiple uses for this. So just add it to your game, whether you're on offensive or neutral or defensive Hwoarang. So for an offensive Hwoarang, you could be doing something like a down 3-4 RFS 2. Down 3-4 RFS 2, and then while standing 3. That way, it also covers situations for tracking. So in that case, when you did RFS 2 to put yourself in RFF, what are your mids here again? DF4, that tracks nowhere. DF1 plus 2 and DF1 are options, yes, but while standing 3 tracks really well. And I said I forgot, that's what I forgot to mention. The tracking of while standing 3, it's just really good. So we'll do it off a situation that's typical. And we have the perfect move to check that data. So down back 3 is 0 on hit, which means the opponent has leeway to really move, right? So down back 3, that's against sidestep left. Now, of course, this is testing it on Hwoarang, but I assure you, even Lily is not avoiding this. This is sidewalk. No, denied. So you just gotta hold that. You just gotta hold that. Against backdash, you're gonna get caught. So it's just a really good catch-all move in a lot of situations, in a lot of scenarios. So if we go back to down 3-4 RFS2 and like doing it in RFF and your opponent attempts to step. So I'm just gonna shortcut all the way to RFS2 already instead of doing down 3-4. Boom! That is so good. Well, of course, in LFF, right? For a neutral Hwoarang, that's just like jab into while standing 3. Or DF1 into while standing 3. Because that's -1 into duck. So that means your move will come out at like a roughly 16, which is, you know, close enough to JFSR. 2 frames away from JFSR. Then if you're super defensive, you're not even going to be pressing a move. You're just going to be waiting over here, trying to go to the max range and just throw it out. Or you do it off down back 3. Like if they're really playing the down back 3 mix up when they're just jabbing to stop you from doing while standing 4. Because you can down jab their down jab, right? If they attempt to down jab to stop you from doing FC4. So if they're holding all their buttons at that point, this is just a really solid option to like catch them with. Like, no, you're not stepping me either way. You're just straight up not stepping me. So if you wanted a home a mid, again, this move is pseudo homing. It is pseudo homing. It's like Beck's, what do you call that? Rocket kick, his LFS forward 3. In tag 2 for Beck, that was pseudo homing. You could barely step the move. So for Hwoarang, his version of that is off while standing 3. Yeah, while standing 3 is super important to add to your game. It's very versatile and it's just one of the moves that have low risk and decent enough reward. And it's not broken. It would be. I'll tell you what will make it broken. If this move was not -6 and -7, If this move was like King's FF1, -5, -4, it would be pretty close to being kind of broken. And if it, what do you call that, launched on counter hit, but I doubt they'll ever give that. But the negative frames, that is possible. It might be possible in 8 or in the final balance patch. But again, if also force crouched, you know, big deal. So I hope that introduced you to the move you probably have not been pressing, or only pressing when you're in force crouch, or when you're crouching. I highly recommend you press this button a lot. A lot. It's just too good to ignore while standing 3. So again, that's been the lesson for today. Very short lesson compared to the other 3 lessons. But if you want to check out the other lessons, you know, it's going to be here on the other side of the screen. And click away on it, and I'll see you in the next advanced lessons. That was the cheese for today. I've been Frontier. This outro's been a mess. Bye. Okay. That's a short lesson. So, yes. Oh, you didn't know the RFF one? Bro, you can crouch in RFF. Did you forget you can, like, low block in RFF? What do you mean it was new? Nate, I'm concerned. I'm concerned that this is new to you. You can crouch in RFF, bro. You can block in RFF. Yeah, no, I doubt this will counter hit launch though. It's kind of cheap if it does. Yeah, you should add it to your arsenal, man. Easily. You bet. So of course, again, if you didn't understand, if there are other stuff you want to learn about while standing 3, feel free to put it in chat. And I'll get back to you shortly. If in like 2 to 3 minutes there's none, I'm gonna go straight to like a first to 5, 1 or 2 first to 5s to demonstrate while standing 3. Like the usage of while standing 3 and how it affects the game flow. I really don't block. Oh no. No. Oh wait, hold up. Why can you get like a skyrocket off what do you call this RFF? If the stance didn't allow you to go into crouch, then you can't get this. Obviously, you'll be allowed to do what do you call this JFSR because it's only a down forward, right? Forward, neutral, and down forward. Crouch dash requires a down. So the fact that you're allowed to get a regular skyrocket, no frame skyrocket, means you could crouch in RFF. It's just dash or back forward. Ah, yeah, this, right? The stutter step. You loop it, whether forward or backwards. And then just walk forward in RFF, right? Whoop, 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 whoop. And then back dash. Forward to back dash JFSR. Easy. Simple as that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a legit sequence. Down 3, 4, 2 into while standing 3. Legitimate sequence. Because the opponent's first reaction is to avoid RFF DF4. Because they don't want to give you that. They don't want to give you it. Because what do you think can you do here? Back 2, 16 frames. RFF 2, RFF 2, 4, down 3, 4, down back 4. You can't do this. This is too slow. Not unless your opponent allows you to. Of course, you can backlash. Just make them stop pressing. But even then, that's not too fast enough. You can do this, 12 frames. It wasn't a thing for you. Now it should be. I don't know. I was doing this even in Cheese Dojang, man. Cheese Dojang, Road to Omega. Like, this is just... It's just good, you know? Like, just throw it out. Throw out and press the button. This is the one where you should really be believing in your cheese. Like, really, really believe in it. Oop. Oop. And of course, you can like get different Oki, but you know, at that point, it's just like it's not even worth it to get what do you call that? Different Oki. There are only 2 options for this kind of Oki. For Oki here, off while standing 3. It's back 3 or FF3. Maybe if JFSR hit grounded. Maybe if it wait, does that work? Hold up. We gotta test. Gotta test if that works. How much damage is that total, by the way? Oh, it's 36. 3 points away. Okay, so the ground technique doesn't work off while standing 3. So which means I ignore you. So I'll set this one up instead. So obviously for this, you gotta be fast enough. Oh, okay, it works. It works. Okay. It's an option. So you have two plasma blades, a slightly stronger plasma blade and a weaker plasma blade. Haha! Can I do the back turn plasma blade? You know, just wondering. I actually might be able to. Oh no, okay, you don't have enough time compared to like going into RFF now. That's kind of sad. It's you don't have the three plasma blades together. Whoa! Side roll, right? Whoa! What on earth? Huh? But that doesn't happen against back three, right? Yeah, it doesn't happen against back three. Optimizations, boy. Exactly. No, it doesn't work against side roll, right? Okay. So there's still a way for an opponent to get out of this if you do that. Of course, if they do the get-up kick, that should be an insta relaunch, right? Because it's not going to be a relaunch off while standing. Oh, back three. Yeah, because back three comes out really fast. So this one, this is essentially a frame kill to get the relaunch. But if they side roll right, you're not getting it. Also, of course, that's if your opponent knows. Would they know? They're probably just going to be like, oh, that's allowed pala. That's probably all they're going to think. But they're not going to know like, oh, side roll right beats it, right? Wow, yeah, that doesn't relaunch off. This actually might be the option. Oh, shucks, yeah, this might end up being the option. Okay, so F50 gets the counter hit, plus 8 force crouch, but you get the plasma blade off this. Oh, yeah, this might be the option, bro. Even if side roll right beats it, because you get the launch of any of the kicks. And then it's only 3 points away from max damage. Okay. Yeah, tech right. But oh wait, both. Side roll left and side roll right. The side roll essentially beats it. Yeah, they're free. But you're also safe. Like, there's enough frames to recover after. Oh, I'm slow. Which means if you're just fast enough, it's actually legit guaranteed. What on earth? Man, I don't know how I got that. I don't know how I got that, dude. I have no idea. How did I get that? I don't know. It must be some sorcery. It must be some secret cheese. How did I get that to connect? Because they barely even rolled. Wow. I'm too slow. I don't Is that the copy pasta stuff for Shadow and Sonic? Those are the memes I see typically. And then ends on like, you're a beta male, Sonic. I'm like, what? Yeah, there's secret sauce. What did I do? I was just really that fast? Huh. I thought of delaying it. No, but that ain't it. I remember like the roll was... I'll probably analyze it frame by frame when I download the stream tomorrow. Because I can't download the stream immediately as soon as it's done compared to Facebook. It needs time to like process, right? Process. Huh, ayaw. Still, that's interesting. It can be like super guaranteed. But if you have... Oh, what? I did it again. What was that? Yeah, okay, I'm just mashing already at that point. Alright, so you have to be fast. Okay. So that means it is legit guaranteed across the board. And you get the relaunch. Alright. New tech. How come none of these Hwoarang mains told us this before? How come none of the Hwoarang mains attempted it before? Maybe it's because it's this part. Understanding what makes this tick. Because I'm trying to press it really fast. Yeah, maybe buffering. Because I held the forward all the way from the stand switch. But when I don't do it... Oh no, I buffered that too. Huh. It's probably a speed thing, dude. It's probably a speed thing. New assignment for Hwoarang mains. Get a guaranteed RFF F44. A guaranteed right plasma blade after while standing 3. That way you get the relaunch. Because technically you can get the relaunch naman off of a back 3. You just have to do the same timing. you can technically get it off this. You just dash forward into do it. So your frame kill is dashing forward, which will work against the side roll, I believe. Actually, yeah, you can just dash forward instead. The problem is, you're how much damage less? Yeah, this is only 33, and then the right plasma blade is how much again? 36, right? Yeah, 36, and then this is 39. Yeah, so it's the really perfect in between one for right plasma blade. It's the middle of the pack in terms of damage, and then it gets the relaunch. Like, it has the perfect frame kill for relaunching, but you can do it off back 3. If the timing, yeah. If your opponent gets up and your timing's messed up, compared to what they call this, doing right plasma blade, which is like -13 with slight pushback, right? Slight pushback? Yeah, slight pushback off that. This one, there's like no pushback, right? Virtually none. Virtually none. So if you mess it up, yeah, maybe it's just a dash forward into it. Not that hard. It's relatively simple. Like one whole dash to do it. Dash. Yeah, that's not so hard. Compared to this. Although, yeah, the combo for this would be stronger. That's 81. Is this also gonna end up being 81? It's weaker, yeah. Again, the combo on... Yeah, so the combo on right plasma is just stronger. Yeah, exactly. Slight pushback. And then sometimes that pushback doesn't even exist. Sometimes it just straight up also just doesn't exist at all. Alright, let's go to demonstrations already. I'm looking forward to a very short stream today. So it's just like, gotta find someone really quick. I'm gonna just spam while standing 3 on this guy, and it just matters on like how they react to it. Obviously on block it's the same thing as like JFSR. There's not much you can do. But yeah, you have more frames actually. -6, -7 compared to -8. So we're in the demonstration part now. Demonstrating the while standing 3 cheese. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Well, that was fast. I'll take it. Let's go, let's go. Let me do while standing 3. Lots of it. No! It's denied. I was denied from doing while standing 3 cheese. They don't want me to do while standing 3 cheese. No. Wait. No. With counter hit, 37. So it's plus... How much? If the original was 33, it's plus 4. Plus 4 damage. On your follow-up hit.
Get ready for the next battle.
Excuse me. Lay? Okay, this actually might be harder to get while standing 3 here. Just because, like, virtue of it being lay. I mean, while it hits low, while standing 3 hits low, it doesn't hit that low. No, it doesn't hit that low. Okay. Howard Estate. I have the advantage. If I get the combos, of course. Well, first to 5. Crazy! You know what's crazy? While standing 3. While standing 3. I pressed. Obviously, trying to save frames were a state of mind there. Okay. While standing 3. Look, free attempt. Woo! Really? Get up 4? No. Okay, none. Yes, Razor Rush. It's such a good move. While standing 3. Okay, I don't think I just press while standing 3 all day, every day against this opponent. I need to give them something to care about first. Before while standing 3, like, complements it. While standing 3. Oh, you didn't get up on time. While standing 3. While standing 3? Yeah, no. My opponent needs something to care about first. Oop, oop. Really? A TGB pressing there. Actually, well, it doesn't matter what rank you are. expect anyone to press in that situation against Hwoarang.
Round 3.
It's not about respecting him. It's about learning how to disrespect Hwoarang and knowing when to do said challenge. By the way, did you know that Oki, Nate? The LFS2 Oki, it's pretty cheap. Like very, very. I mean it when I say it's super cheap. Because what do you call this? Right plasma blade's pretty much guaranteed. I love that they have to give Lei like his own down 3-4.
Round 4.
It just made things harder to guard, really. It was already hard to guard against, and then they made it harder. Like what made them think it was a good idea? It's not like he was weak or anything. It wasn't. Far from it, honestly. What was that? New cheap tech for me. Of course, you risk damage because you lost damage for doing it. That is an interesting challenge. Oh, I missed that. Did not duck. Was that the first game? I think so. That's 0-1. When I gather information, do I know you? Have I played you before? Yeah, I think I know who this player is. I think I know you. DLC moments? He's legacy though. He's a legacy character. I can't wait to have 500k prowess without having a Tekken God Omega. I can't wait. What? Damn, the moment I said I knew you, he's like, no, I'm out. No, of course, that's just joking. We're just joking. It just randomly disconnected. That's Steam. I blame Steam. Have you had like Steam disconnect you before? I have. Completely random. I'm like, why? And I'm like, my other friends, they're like, are you disconnected? No. I'm like, why did I get disconnected? Like the internet was completely fine. Oh, I guess I gotta reset for another first 5 then. Not unless it's the same blade, then alright. It's all good. No? Okay. Oh, it's Nags. While standing 3 won't save me here. Although, I'll know what to chicken, that's for sure. Just F1 plus 3 every single time. The issue is Asuka sometimes doesn't allow you to, like, press. Because Asuka just goes first. Okay. Well, I'll try to make do. I have more focus on, like, while standing 3. Asuka moments, just Asuka things, you know.
Round 1.
20! Yeah, that's not a surprise. It's not new either. Okay. I'm chickening every while standing 3. Every while standing 3. We'll start. See? That's another thing with, you know, trying to look for while standing 3. You're crouching a lot, right? You're crouching a lot and that's gonna, like, put, like, major risk on you. No, I didn't chicken. Yeah. Alright, that was one round dedicated to just doing while standing 3. Obviously, if you're just pressing one move, it's not gonna get you anywhere. I thought you got that. I love this matchup. It's so fun. I'm overjoyed that I have to play this matchup. This is far worse. Like, whatever you do, it will get launched. Oh, it's such a joy. I love it. I love it. It's so fun. It's so fun. They had to give Asuka down back 1 and let the Sabakis launch cleanly. Yay. Yay. Also has like the safest DF2 in the game. Recovery wise. Alright. Oop. Uh-huh. Yeah! Alright, we're happy. We got while standing 3 in the game. But na. Hey yo! I did F1 plus 3. You should have given me the chicken. Press. Chicken. Chicken. Man, I was chickening for my life and you weren't even pressing. And then when I press it, looking for no reversal, you reverse. So fun.
Get ready for the next battle.
To bully some Hwoarangs. Well, of course, I mean, for the Hwoarang, it's really on the Hwoarang in this matchup. It's not Asuka. Like, if the opponent knows what to do in the matchup, right? Like, Asuka's barely gonna lose this. It's on the Hwoarang talaga.
Round 1. Fight.
The issue is Asuka can either choose to, like, be super aggressive in your face, or, like, choose to, like, do what Nags is doing right now, which is keep up. Made a short vid for a slow-mo Sabaki. Beautiful. I remember Nags saying, I miss playing against you. Like, what do you miss? Do you miss, like, just beating me up? Because I look like a Tekken 7 AI right now, dude. Anyone who says they miss me playing with me, it just means they miss beating me up. Oop. Wow, I was supposed to go for a while standing 3 there. Of course, heat engager. Oop, 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 oop. Nah. Beef 2. No? That's fine. We gotta do other stuff anyway. Can't keep sticking to one thing. As much as I want to demonstrate while standing 3, it's not gonna be the thing. See, I tried to go for a while standing 3 there after 1-1, but DF1 is just faster, dude. It's just faster. I chickened. I chickened. You wanna see my inputs? I chickened. I chickened. I promise I did. Oh, this will be like the fastest 5-0. You too good? No, yeah, Nags definitely improved. I like a lot. Because I remember like prior to Season 4, I think it was also like near end of Season 3. Like I didn't have that many problems playing against Nags before. But as soon as that part hit, Nags just his level jab, his big improvement. His improvement was a huge chunk, is what it was. And at high level, you usually don't get huge chunks of improvement. When you get it like this, this is how your improvement is in high level. Typically, it's small. And when you're able to get like this, a huge chunk, oh, it's a big deal. You like leveled up by a lot. So it's like got like 2 transformations, like Super Saiyan up to Super Saiyan 2.
Round 1. Fight.
Much thanks, man. That's what those Hwoarang lesson videos are for, or the cheese thoughts. I'm glad you enjoy them. Ooh. Oh, that's negative 14, bro. Asuka's a good 14. Di habot parehas. Beef 2. I mean, you can choose to play the waiting game as well. Not a problem. Oh, back to the dapat, right? Right. Didn't get up. Stay on the floor, gang. Right, I should have done right plasma blade. Right. I should have done right plasma blade. I mean, if you don't approach me a lot and like maintain this kind of thing, I think I'll be fine just playing safe. No! Resplat. Boom. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. With the flip over. Beautiful stuff. What am I doing? I wanted a sidestep, not a jump. No. Ah. It's like the one low you try to avoid giving Asuka. Duck? No, you didn't duck.
Round 3.
Right. Up forward 2 floor breaks. Right. Oop. Okay. Press. Alright. I'll take that. Oop. Oop. Hey-ya. I'm getting lucky. Getting very lucky.
Round 4.
Very lucky. Aha! What are we doing there? What are you trying to avoid? But my DF2, he doesn't recover as fast as Asuka's. That's why I got caught by Tooth Fairy. Boop, 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 boop. Heat Dash. That's also a heat engager. SS2. I love this gaming. I love it. I love it. There's nothing my Hwoarang can do. You just have to block. Okay. Outstanding too. The counter hit launcher you typically will never get. I'm chickening here, and then I bet you, like, I'm never gonna catch the. There you go, finally. Hello. What? Cannon. Oh. I was fully expecting, what do you call this? Can. I was fully expecting Can. It made perfect sense in that situation to Can. But our aid, okay. What's that? 1-2? I got a game. I got a game. Damn. What a surprise. What a surprise. I got a game. 93%. What a rate against Hwoarang. What a personal win rate against Hwoarang. Damn. That means only 7% of Hwoarangs can win, dude. So if you're not part of that 7%, bro, you ain't winning. That's all it is. How's that obvious? I didn't do anything yet. Nah, that just means he's looking for it, right? This is what it is. Yeah, if I delay my timing, I lose to another thing. It's just... Instead of losing to like just Steve back one, which is the only counter you gotta worry about against Steve, mainly. And against Asuka, there's like a plethora of it that you have to worry about. Right, you're staying on the floor, gang, right? Okay. I'm just gonna back 3 immediately while you're on the floor. If that backfires on me, it backfires on me. Oop. And of course, you can just safely do that, because if I do a mid, I lose. That's just how it works. That's how this character is designed. Oy lang. He's born to... Di naman. Nags learned how to do it. Because it wasn't like that before. Oh, hello. Chicken. Oh, standing 3. Alright, it wasn't close enough. It wasn't close enough. That means I was beyond Rage 2.3. That 1+2. Yeah, I figured it. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh. Oh, you did it to yourself.
Round 4.
With the down 2 follow-up? I see. Uh-huh. DF2. Nah. Uh-huh. You can have it. Outstanding 3. Whoop. I can't press there. Tooth Fairy? Oy lang. Roll. They see me rolling. They hating. There's a bunch of safe launchers I can't press. Ooh, why did the third hit go in? Cheesy mentality ending in 24.
Fight.
Mm-hmm. Oop, 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 oop. Pam, pam. Yeah, I guessed wrong. I guessed wrong. You still get the damage off it. It's so fair.
Perfect.
3-1. Yeah. 1-3. 1-3. I won't be able to demonstrate while standing 3 here because I have to focus on like nags first. Once I'm able to like acquire some neutral, that's when I can actually do while standing 3. This player is also just a bad matchup for me, playstyle wise. Aside from Asuka already being a bad matchup for Hwoarang.
Round 1. Fight.
If Nags tells you otherwise, don't believe him. If he says this isn't a good matchup for Asuka. Ooh. Ooh. Oh nga, so safe na. No. Hello, Reno. We're already done with the lesson for today. I'm trying to demonstrate it, but at the end of the day, in this set, I can't demonstrate it. My opponent's too strong for that. Damn it, I knew it. That's what Nags is really practicing. Nags is practicing the defensive side of things. Because offense, he doesn't have to practice that. He's good at it. I peacekeeper. I didn't have to peacekeeper there.
Round 3. Fight.
I did down back 3. I should be like considered crouching. Ranked? Oh no. I don't play ranked. If I played rank, if this was rank, my prime's demoted. I already lost 3 games, and this Hwoarang is like 1 game away from demoting. Then splat. I'm not good enough for this. I'm not. I was. This term is past. Past tense was. Did you just... It's supposed to be while standing 3. Wait long. How did you know I was gonna jab follow up again? I could be dead. I legit could be dead. Oh, you pressed the button. It's greedy. It fits the personality. In game, man. In game only. That's the only personality I know. Give 2. Bawal. Give 1. I back 1+3. I'm not chickening anything doing that. I thought I was still on player 1. I love SS2. The goofy neutral. See, you're forced to hold it. You're forced to hold it. What am I supposed to do? Challenge it and then watch the 1 come out? Nah, dude. I'm forced to hold against 3-1. Because it's mid-mid. Not mid-high. If it was mid-high, I could down jab. Plus, I'm the kind of player who respects first. I don't challenge immediately. It's not my thing. So it's just advantageous to Nags.
Fight.
Like me versus Nags, playstyle-wise, that's Nags'. Minus like the character stuff. And it's just such an uphill battle for Hwoarang in this matchup. Like, I'm only after demonstrating while standing 3. I'm not really interested in trying to play. Plus, even if I played, I already know I'm gonna lose. Like, it's already been decided.
KO. Round 2.
After respect, yeah, you have no choice. Not unless your character has like a good elbow or a good knee that comes out fast enough, then yeah. Basically stuff that are hard to reverse or cannot be reversed. Hard to reverse are probably like moves that recover really fast. Like she's probably not reversing the Leroy back 1+2 ever. Plus it's also like super short. Yeah, I just look like an AI here. You don't miss nothing.
Round 3.
It is. It's just a super tough matchup. And the player is also a super tough matchup for me. Like, I'm not interested. I don't want to do it. It's like, this obviously isn't what Hwoarang can only do. Like, wait. No, of course not. He can do stuff. He can actually, like, be assertive in the matchup. You just have to really pick your spots when doing so. But you have to, like, always wait a bit.
Round 4.
And, like, remain safe.
Fight.
It's essentially like playing it like Steve a bit. It's just that, unlike Steve, you're worried about a little bit more stuff. Because there's like a bunch of stuff that recover fast and can catch you and deny Hwoarang stuff. Steve is just like the jabs. And at least you have a punch parry for that. And they, what do you call that, remove the tracking of DF2, right? Right, they remove the tracking of DF2. Asuka, what they do, they just kept buffing the character. While standing 3! That's a QCB3 error. Yeah, there's a few. Like, Hwoarang can do this matchup, sure. Again, that's 5-1. I'm done. I just want to demonstrate while standing 3, man. $5-1. That's expected. Even if I attempted to play, that score would probably be the same. Oop. Like, your main advantage is that the Asuka's gonna rely on it. So you can take advantage of that. So if they do the kick sabaki, you just do a punch. Or you do the hell sweep or the snake edge. If they do the punch sabaki, that's when you do the kick. And of course, if they're just doing plain reversals, make sure you have chickens. And either hit low or grab. Or wait and then launch. But if they play it like more back 3 can, then you have to make sure you always save frames with a rule. Like, you do the guaranteed thing immediately. Which means you're forced to check more often. You're not getting mix-ups as Hwoarang. Which is, again, one of Hwoarang's main strengths, mix-ups. If the character just straight up denied you from getting mix-ups. Because of what your solution is to stop the other character from doing what they can do. Or what they want to do. At max range, back 3 doesn't launch back 3. For while standing 3, it launches all ranges. But for back 3, it's not super consistent. Even if they buffed back 3's range. What you have to be, what's more consistent is FF4, but at the end, you just have to like really be good at that. So you can still do back 3, sure, but at max range, you're gonna lose. That's what I remember. What do you mean RFS back 3 shuts down everything? On hit? Can't the kick sabaki and the regular sabaki and regular reversal still come out anyway? No problem, man. Much thanks for dropping by. Can I demonstrate while standing 3 on you? Is that a legit Marauder or is it a fake Marauder? They cannot? I'll bring it to the lab. I just wanna show off while standing 3. That was all. That's all I wanna do.
Fight.
Ooh. Okay. Bruh. I'm getting hit by everything. 4-3. Okay. Next time I get a 4-3, I'm doing while standing 3. Uh-huh. I saw that stutter step in between. Plus frames. Okay, into the jab, into the grab. Smart choices. Oh, good duck. While standing 3. Low risk. Perfect. Waivu into while standing 3. It has QCP3. Ah. Are you sure you're Marauder? Defense is pretty good. I blocked that. I don't know why I blocked the second hit, but alright. 7 seconds. This needs a hell sweep, right? Okay, that's kind of obvious. Have to be a little bit closer to hit the... Ooh. While standing 3. Yeah, make sure your inputs are clean. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, you can have it. I'll just block it. Okay, that was not supposed to be a... Stop! Stop with the... There you go. Stop with the... UCB3s. Oh, negative. I'm not gonna press there. I'm dead. Oh, okay. Never mind. Drop the combo.
Round 3.
How about we make this first to 3?
Fight.
Oh, okay. Looking for a solution for while standing 3, perhaps. When, jab, while standing 3. Alright. Now, obviously, I'm just pressing while standing 3. This is not changing the game state of while standing 3. Oh, by doing while standing 3. It's just simply going in. It's not a direct result of, like, doing it properly. So this is just like, it just goes in. And how safe it is to, like, throw it out. Just move around and press it. Boop. Alright, they know that combo. Boop, boop. Actually, no, let's make it first to 2. I don't want to hang around any longer. Oh, okay, never mind, my opponent. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess we're hanging around for a first to 2. Then after that, I'll try to look for one last first to 1. And do it properly this time. I have not demonstrated while standing 3 properly. And like usage of it. You're supposed to mix it in a lot of situations.
Round 1.
Most especially like down back 3. Feel like you can take control of that situation. No. That's a fair attempt. Plus 6 into while standing 3. If your instant while standing isn't that slow, it'll be hard to interrupt that. I was in mid power crush. There's nothing I can do there because power crush is still loose to grabs and lows, even in Tekken 8. Well, I mean, since like conditioning's like super there, that means you can just like jab down 3-4 into... Okay, so it's just like always gonna respect a mid, no? So jab. Oh, never mind. Beautiful side step into DF 2-3. The wall in their sights, missed it out. You're looking low. Why? I barely been touching them. Barely been touching my lows.
Round 3.
But of course, maybe it's because they're focused on the character's main strength, right? Which are lows. That's why they're looking for it. Bawal. 2, 3, 4. Hiya! Why am I chickening? You're not Asuka. Or a character with a reversal. Your parry slash reversal. I can't chicken that. It's not possible. Oh, down back 2. Press. Oh wait, I should have actually challenged there. You were negative. By like a lot. What's standing 3? That is...
Round 4.
You can do that, yeah, but you could also get interrupted. Probably not the best thing to do. Back to JFSR. Since the while standing 3s are going in, that means you'll go in, right? That's just how it goes. Isa pa. No. Mixing it up. But of course, there is room in between that string. Okay. Oh, let me check that out. I don't remember that being a pure lock on Asuka. I don't remember that. Where is Asuka? No! Not law. That's not what I want to lab. I want to lab what Reno said. Oop. Because if it is, I mean, but then again, before like RFS back 3 wasn't a bad thing to press against Asuka. Because what was the punish? It was just a one jab, right? That was it. It was nothing. So most of the time when I played another Asuka, they actually forgo the punish. But now they'll take the punish because it's what? It's not a natural combo now. Which means you need to eat the +1 advantage or disadvantage, right? Disadvantage for Hwoarang. Okay. Oh, okay. It didn't come out. It didn't come out, but I was blocking. Oh. Oh, you're right. They can't do anything here. But you eat that. Obviously, if I block down 3-4, I'll catch it. That goes for the Sabaki as well, right? But on hit, it's guaranteed. Right. Okay. I forgot about this. But I don't know if I want to eat... Well, again, it's only 18 damage. 0 on hit. It's technically nothing. So you're fine for the most part. Because the axe kick loses, right? Just straight up loses. Hey, yo. Am I not doing anything right? I know you can catch that. That's what I remember. Okay, that's obviously unblocked. Uh-huh. No, I doubt. Like, there's nothing to respect there, really. Like, the only way to force them to... Like if they can't reverse this, then they're just gonna hold back and take their negative 10... their 10-frame punish. The only way to force them to respect it is to hit them low. And that's where your hell sweep comes in. But at that point, it's just off down 3-4, right? And if you don't change the timing, that's fuzzyable. Like, there's nothing to worry about here. Uh-huh. Man, I only blocked 3 straight times. But I know it's fuzzyable. Yeah, I'm not getting high success rate on it. Yeah, I was checking the RFS, what do you call that, DF4. I couldn't reverse it. Which just means your first instance for down 3-4 is pretty much guaranteed. Well, again, that's only one situation, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, force them to play clean defense, you mean, right? Like, hey, do you have the fuzzy for this or not? Because if you don't have the fuzzy for it, I'm gonna literally rely on a 50-50 to win this game, right? Every time I get down 3-4, I'm picking between the two things. Fair. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. If the Asuka's relying too much on the evasive and defensive stuff to get out, instead of relying on their defense. Clean, fundamental defense. I just want to block 5 straight. Okay, that's 2. 3. 4. 4! Oop, oop. No, I failed already. First attempt. Okay. 1. 2. Yeah, I'm just doing the fuzzy. Uh-huh. I'm so poor at it. Okay. Nice. No. My highest was 4. My consistent is 3 to 2. So that means my defense against down 3-4 is not good enough. On regular timing. So if a Hwoarang down 3-4 is me, they have a 50-50. Okay, 2. Damn. Oop, oop. All right. Down back. Let me do the fuzzy. Let me do it. Shucks. This is a good drill. This is a good drill to do. To like practice it. If you can block like 5 straight. Both of the low and the mid. Not like 5 RFS backstays and 5 hell sweeps, but not unless you want to do it that way, go ahead. But like 5 instances of blocking straight is good. It means your fuzzy's on point. To a certain extent. You can always increase the number to like know it's really there. It was while standing 3. While standing 3 was the advanced lesson for today. You can scroll back if you want. The scrolling is available on the stream. 5, baby! Let's go! And I just need 1 set to demonstrate it. Because the first set was against Nags, so there's no way I can demonstrate it there. The second set was against that Hwoarang. While standing 3 was just going in too much, so that's not much of a demonstration at all. Like, I have to do it properly.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist tournament.
Then, if I'm able to do it cleanly, I'll probably be done. If there are no other questions about Tekken or about Hwoarang. And miss live? Miss what? Miss what live? Miss it live. Oh, okay, you mean miss it live. I mean, the advanced lessons here turn into VODs. So you're not gonna be missing anything in general. The only thing you miss is just the opportunity to ask a question live, right? That's it. But you can always just type a comment on the video and I may answer it, right? That's okay. Or go to the Hwoarang Academy and ask the other players there. They probably know the answer. Or I might answer it myself because I'm in the Hwoarang Academy. Okay, I have to do it properly. So I'm gonna do it off down back 3, wave check. Down 3, 4, RFS 2 in 2. While standing 3, 4, 3 in 2. While standing 3. Basically proper situations, not just throwing it out blindly. Happy Soleta Sunday. Yes, episode 2, right? Today? Episode 2. Episode 1, I was kind of shocked how they started it. And then I was like, oh, you know what? It makes sense. I'm okay with how episode 1 started. Well, it's gonna be exciting. Like, well, how season 2 gonna be? Can't wait for it. I haven't watched the episode yet. I'll watch it after I'm done streaming. If this set is it and there's no other questions, I'll probably watch it already. So I'll even finish like before 12. Which make me a happy boy. It's like short stream. Let's go. Is this gonna go in? Hello? Syncing? Dot. Good evening, Eric. Good evening. Welcome to the last leg of advanced Hwoarang lessons for the 4th stream for today. 4th advanced Hope and Hwoarang lessons, yeah. My English has been all over the place. Even my outro for advanced lessons is bad. I was just like, you know what? I'll edit it in post. You'll watch it later too? You haven't watched it yet? Okay. Where do you want to go? TGO? Because I tried doing it. I failed. Of course, in my current state, I think I could get it, but at the same time, I have to work really hard. The thing is, it's patience. That technically applies to like any other character going for TGO because the grind is long. The grind is far longer than TGP and TTG. You need patience. Most especially on Hwoarang. Because your opponent's going to be constantly adjusting to a lot of your sequences and strings. And you can't rely on certain stuff all the time because Hwoarang doesn't work that way. So the opponent left me. That's insane. It's just quick match, man. Like, you're not like Leroy where you could just back 1+2 all the time. And of course, can you do it like a flowchart all the time? Well, yes and no. In the long run of a deathmatch, it's going to be a no. And for the only way it'll turn into a yes is because the sequence is just too good. That you could just throw it out and you lose nothing. The problem with like down 3-4 RFS DF4 On block, there's so many ways it can go. And if you just keep backdashing after it, then your opponent's just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna approach.
New challenger.
Is that the Josie? Last leg, the last part of the stream. Like early, middle, and end, right? Like this, you can tell it's the ending part of the stream, the middle part of the stream, and start of the stream. It's not gonna go long. Like again, all the advanced lessons typically doesn't push over 4 hours. It's typically just 2. Yeah, it's patience. Patience. A lot of patience. The sequences are one thing. And like over-reliance or just pressing it because it's good. You can't do that. And like how your opponent's adjusting and whatnot. It's really mental. There's not much on like Hwoarang to improve upon if you're already at that level in terms of ranking. It's really mental. It's all player at that point to achieve Omega. You just dropped by to say hi. Alright, much thanks for dropping by, Duckbird. Good night, good night. Enjoy Witch of Mercury Season 2, Episode 2. Like, that's all you can do. Patience. It's the same way, same thing here. Patience, waiting for an opponent. And it's the mental fortitude to keep going. Like, when things go really good, do you just keep doing the same thing and repeating it, or do you like fine-tune it more? And then like when things are going really, really bad, you gotta adjust and like maintain a certain level so that you don't demote and stuff like that. And it's purely player to push past TTG and TGP to acquire TGO. It's all player. It's less on character at that point. Because if you hit TTG and TGP, it means you're pretty proficient at the character already. Not unless the asterisk is you were fighting opponents who didn't know how to play against Hwoarang. Because there are still players at this rank that don't know how to fight against Hwoarang. And I meet some of them, I'm like, oh, they didn't learn yet. Oh, well, now you're gonna. And that's like 3 points to me. Assuming they rematch. And some of them do, some of them don't. That's it. It's more player than anything else. There's no other advice I can give aside from that. There's no secret sauce to like make Hwoarang TGO. None at all. None. You acquire TGO because you deserve TGO. Like, because you went through the grind of it. That is all. Because you went through the grind. And you didn't like get tilted or frustrated a lot to the point that it affected your game in a negative way, right? Not unless getting frustrated makes your game in a positive way, then fine, right? But most of the time, for most players, even myself, getting frustrated makes the game drop big time. That's why if something bad happens, like reset. Where was I? I was in gear 5, or I'd bring it down to like gear 3 or gear 2. And then we'll rebuild it up from there. Because I think even like in a deathmatch, if I suddenly start having idle thoughts,
New challenger.
like I'm not thinking about the game, that's a bad sign already for me. It's just like, oh, I'm not focused on the game. You have to be like in it. You have to be in it for like hours. And you probably don't have to like get TGO in a day. You don't have to. Like earn a certain amount of points and then end. Like, play one long deathmatch with, like, someone else, and then once they're done playing with you, you're done. Don't play another one. You, like, reset it. Like, make it like a one-time thing. Like, treat it like a gacha game. You only have one time to play ranked. Something like that. Or once or twice. If you want to play, like, 3 deathmatches on TGP. Oy lang. But I wouldn't extend further than that. On deathmatch, I'm the worst. Then there's a lot to work on. Because that's up here. It's mental. Purely mental. Because that means the longer the games go, if you're getting adjusted to really well and you can't adjust back to their adjustments, that's a you thing. That's not a Hwoarang thing. Because Hwoarang is very good at deathmatches. Very good. Very good. It's like, oh, you reacted like to that sequence in that, that way? Oh, okay, then we're just gonna... And then I can like change up the timing, let the foot go down, add another layer, reset. This is the reset point. Do it again, switch. Like, Hwoarang has so many ways to change it up, and has more leeway to change up a lot of stuff in a deathmatch compared to tournament. In tournament, your adjustments have to be even faster than the deathmatches. And the luxury of doing it at TGP, TTG is that you have a lot of points. There's a lot of points to work with. Most especially, even if you're playing same rank, there's a lot of points to work with. Most especially if at TGP you accumulated a lot of points, then yeah, you're okay. I approve of the Frontier's response. I mean, what else is there to do to hit TGO? Is like press a certain button more? I wish that was the case. Because if that was the case, a lot of players would have TGO. But a lot of players still, if you what do you call that? Go through the leaderboard, don't have TGO. Even if some of those TGOs aren't legit, right? Just count them for the sake of counting them. It's still not going to be like how much of the player base. It's still like 1% of the player base.
New challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
It's player improvements. That's all it is. So just like after you get your death matches, your 1 to 3 death matches. Oh, Hwoarang. You just play long sets, quick match, or like in lobbies to practice it. Like you want to remain as fresh as possible when you do your first death match. You're not tired or anything. But you also want to be warmed up to an extent, so maybe play like one set before you do a death match. Like go to quick match and then play it, and then after that, death match.
Round 1.
If you're still able to like find death matches, right? But the fact that you're saying you're stuck at TTG, TGP, it means you're finding matches. Okay, that was a solid challenge. Not bad. Oh, you need both. You need both. Because if you're bad at a certain matchup, and like let's say for the character, it's really a bad matchup, getting good is not enough. Okay, fine. Hold on. I probably get what you mean like by the get good part. Like, can I get good enough as a player, let's say like knee level, Arslan Ash level, to like deny a matchup or like to get by in a matchup? The answer to that is yes. The problem is, are you them? The answer to that is no, right? You are not them. Are you gonna become them anytime soon? No, right? So you need to learn the matchup. You have to learn the matchup. And of course, learning the matchup is 2 things. It's lab work and at the same time experience. So you're gonna have to experience it all in like real time. Although it looks like I read that question wrong.
KO.
Oh, it's like the mental. Oh well, technically, how I answered is technically correct. Technically,
Fight.
like it's not enough. It can offset certain stuff, but it's not gonna save you from certain things. Get it? Because you're gonna be vulnerable to that stuff. So if like there's a certain thing that it's hard to figure out or like hard to deal with, and you're just relying on like your pure base skill of like your reactions and ability to read, you could get by to a certain extent. That's about it. Or like you could figure it out while you're in the game, right? But you could have solved that already by like labbing it and having experience in the matchup.
KO.
It's not even knee level of play, right?
Fight.
Like, you can remain patient and have strong mental fortitude, but if a certain thing in a matchup's the reason why you're losing, no amount... Well, the patience will help a little bit in, like, the strong fortitude, but you're not gonna have an answer. Your answer is only gonna be developed in match, so then you're spending how much of your time in the death match figuring out how to deal with that thing that is currently making you lose points.
KO.
Right?
Final round.
And then if you don't bring that into the lab, you're not gonna have a better answer. And you land the JFSR for good luck for my thesis. Alright, hold up, Zach. I'll try to get one. Alongside my while standing 3. There, while standing 3, dash up. Oh, he didn't get up. Oh, they're resetting. They're resetting pressure a lot. There you go, I landed a JFSR. You're welcome.
KO.
Yeah, the process to getting to God ranks is more or less the same.
Get ready for
No, but I mean, there's still some character aspect to it. Like, to getting to God ranks. Because it's like the mastery of the character. It's just that the moment you're already in God ranks, you technically have a certain level of mastery on the character. If you want to achieve Omega. The thing is, you're still not getting rid of the part that's killing you
Fight.
in the matchup. Or like what's making it harder to play the matchup. Even if you have like strong mental stuff. Patience and what have you. You're still making it harder for yourself. Not unless you develop the answer. But again, you're developing the answer while you're playing the set. So that makes it harder. You're essentially cutting out time that could have been used to be winning. Or like adjusting to something else that the opponent, you know, would be doing. What happens if, let's say, the opponent you're playing is just taking advantage of the thing Hwoarang's weak at in the matchup. And you did not get good at the matchup. You only have like really good mental. That means you're gonna be struggling against that part the whole way throughout the set, even if you win. But if you already got good at the matchup, plus you had good mental fortitude, your opponent, let's say, again, for discussion's sake, was only relying on that, that's free. That's free, dude. It's straight up free.
Round 3.
And you want to have more situations like that because Hwoarang really requires a lot of brain power. A lot of it. Let's go. Do you need another one? Just for good measure. Oh, shucks. Oh, well, you weren't ducking. That could have been a back 3 with punish. Ooh, while standing 3. Okay. While standing 3, that was a good area to like check it there. Okay. Ooh, what a low parry. Rage drive in a dream for marvelous gaming. Oop. Oh, okay, you risked it. That's 14. That's 14. So yeah, you can get on the mental, but just know the risks of like just choosing that one thing. Of course, you could also just like choose get good at the matchup but have weak mental. Which means the thing that's gonna affect you in the deathmatch is the adjustments. Which is like what I believe you mentioned earlier. That you're bad at the death matches. So let's say even if you're good at a certain matchup, let's say you're good at the mirror, but you're weak at the mentals, which means the longer the set goes, the harder it gets, right? Oop. Bawal. We'll hit them with the reset points. Done! There you go. Second JFSR. Oh, okay. While it is cheap, it is also short. Okay. I'll sweep. No. I pressed 1+2. I pressed 1+2. Game, why didn't you believe me? Oh, this did. While standing 3. While standing 3. Beautiful.
Fight.
Okay. While standing 3. So far, so good with the way I've been placing it. It's not like I'm just spamming it 24/7. You gotta mix it up with other stuff. Okay. Oh, that's how you're gonna react? Leave 2. Oh, right plasma blade. I'm not sure if 4-3 could hit that. Was that the one with pushback or no pushback? 35 seconds. Oh, the wall's right over there. I pressed forward 2. While standing 3, you know what I got? QCB 3. It is what it is. When you're trying to go for it. Or if you're doing it from down back, right? If you do it from DF, I guess you will not get it. What you'll get is, as an error, is DF3. Which is an okay error, I suppose, compared to QCB. QCB 3. Because QCB 3 is a grab. While standing 3. No way, I lost. Oh, okay, never mind, I win. No, I lost.
Time up.
I lost because of the chip.
Round 3.
Marvelous Gaming had the mix. Round start, up back 3-3, alright. That's the second time you literally round started up back 3-3. This player loves up back 3-3, huh? Oop, oop. Ah, the delayed get up gang. Press. Oop. Oh, I didn't tailspin, alright. That's fine. Was that a low parry? There's a second low parry.
Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, so again, while standing 3, you just litter it around. You don't have to press it or spam it. In fact, there's like no room for spamming it as much. I say that, and then some players are gonna be like, you know what, I can actually do it. All right, good for you, bro. I'm happy that you're able to get while standing 3 a lot. Oop. Side wall. That's okay. Okay. While standing 3 punish. I missed it! That could have been it. Okay, you're not moving after that. That gives me a really good check after down back 3. 1, 2, forward 3. Are you pressing a button? Yeah, wall crush. Is that 2? I think that's 2. That's 2-0. 3 more games to go. Again, if you just dropped by, welcome to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. Pinned comment is your guide. If you have any questions about Tekken 7 or about Hwoarang, feel free to drop it in chat. And I'll get back to you shortly. I only plan to play this set, and then after that, I'm done. So again, it's already 2-0. Hello, Sonata. Hello, hello. Welcome to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. We're already done with the lesson for today. I'm currently demonstrating it. I have like 3 more games to go.
Round 1.
Then I'm done.
Fight.
Whoa, the jab didn't reach. It's such a solid check. It's so good. Oh. And you can do it off both. If you don't want to do F1 plus 2 for 4-3. You gonna do the grab? Oh, sweep. Oop, oop. Please. Thank you. It didn't? Okay.
Great.
I got lucky there. Because
Round 2.
this opponent could have blocked the last hit. They could have. Beautiful whiff punish on the JFSR. Oh, on the backlash with JFSR. No, again, you can't press a button after that. Not allowed. Oop, oop, oop. Ooh. That should have been an RFF 4-4. Okay. Why am I chickening there? It's muscle memory.
Round 3.
That was sick. Yeah, that whiff punish was sick. Like doing it with JFSR. Doing it with back 3 is one thing. Doing it with JFSR is another. There you go. While standing 3 again. Do an LFS forward 3 for me. That way I can get out of pressure really fast. Man, my dash jab didn't work. Not again! Maybe I should have like DF3 forward there. This will not hit the wall. You get close enough to it. Okay. Good, no button press. Patience, almost complete. Spring kick. Okay. Oh, good block. We'll end it on a while standing 3. Never mind. Jab. Jab. Alright.
KO.
That is now 3-0. So two more games to go? Yeah, 2 more games. Time check, it is 11:20 in the evening, Philippine time, GMT/UTC +8. We've been live for 2 hours and 19 minutes and 13 seconds. While standing 3 again was the lesson for today. Last time it was Hell Sweep. Whoa, 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 what makes you think? No way am I giving that to you. The unblockable in your dreams that I'm giving it. You can take all the mix-ups. I'm not even actually defending against it, right? Where's my side steps in between? I'm just backdashing. Too slow. Oop, oop. No 2 back 4, but that's alright. You're gonna rage drive. I ducked! However, combo drop. Lady Luck shining upon me. Why'd I back 1? That was bad. No, okay, that sequence makes sense. 1-2 forward 3 into DF3-4. I get why you would do that. Like on the pushback, you expect someone to press a button, and then what you do is you armor yourself on the approach. Oh, I can do the same thing to you. Oh no! You too? You too? This is... dead. Oh wait! Super Hunting Hawk. It's like you don't love me. That's why it didn't work. Okay, so okay, fine. I don't show Super Hunting Hawk love. True. I don't press it all the time. I only press the... what do you call this? The first rage drive. I rarely press Super Hunting Hawk. It's like, oh, now you need me. Oop. Okay. Oh! Deflute. Oop. While standing 3 Oki. That's not bad. It'll catch the wake up easy. But of course, if they stay on the floor, you're not catching nothing.
KO.
You're catching nothing. Zero. Nada. Blank.
Fight.
I got hit by all 3 instances of round start up back 3-3. Damn. That's on me. Mm-hmm. Wow, the tip. The tip of DF4 could still catch. Good whiff punish. Yeah, that's 4. Last.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, and then I'll probably wait like an additional 5 minutes for questions, and then if there's none, we're done for tonight. Alright, much thanks for dropping by, man. Good luck at whatever you need to do.
Round 1.
Yeah, catch you in the next one for the next lessons. Oop. Down 3. Oh, you're gonna challenge now. If you press a jab or something really slow, because that just high crushes. So if you press DF1 there, I'll lose. But at that point, I could just step. Because it's only -2. Only -2.
Round 2.
Mm-hmm.
Fight.
Okay, no. Didn't get hit by it that instance. Good. Press? Okay, none. No. Down T4. Stop chickening, Frontier. You're not playing against a character with a reversal. Not at all. Down T4. I press standing 3. That's 14.
KO.
Yeah, and RFS back 3 on block is -10, not -14. If it was -14, I don't even know if I'd press the button anymore. I mean, when it was -15, I was rarely pressing it. I only pressed it when I was super confident. Like, oh yeah, my opponent's ducking. Only time I did. Oh, GG's. Now I'll just wait in practice mode a bit. And if there are no questions, we're done for today. So again, while standing 3, you just litter it around. You don't need to like make it like your main focus. Ah.
Get ready for the next battle.
I need to change the towel under the stick. Been using the same towel for quite a while. Should go to the laundry. Because I don't want like the plate under to get more rust than it already has. Okay, so we're keyboard gaming for a while. Keyboard. While standing 3. Again, the thing you should be practicing is this into right plasma blade. Because this is the middle of the pack. Because the options you get here are back 3, which is 33 damage. Right plasma blade 36. And then FF3 39. Because on wake up, for let's say they do a mid kick, back 3, if you do it immediately, they're not going to be able to, what do you call this? Get launched. So what you're supposed to do is dash up into back 3 to get the relaunch. And then for FF3, it'll counter hit immediately when you do FF, and then you'll get the +8 advantage force crouch. So at that point, you can lock them in with RFF DF4 into the 50-50 RFS mix-up. The only one who gets us. So if back 3, you have to wait a second. This one just transitioning into RFF gives you time, gives it like this. It's just the perfect moment in frames to get the relaunch. Did I do it super fast there? Damn, I'm doing it really fast. Okay, there you go. That's realistic. But of course, I think you need to do it super fast against the side rolls. Like if you don't want it to, you don't want it to side roll away, because this is the only way to beat it. Yeah, there you go. See, I'm losing. I think that's the timing for the get up kick. How's I getting it? I don't understand. I think it's a speed thing, but I'll review it after the stream. I'm gonna slow it down frame by frame and compare the two. I just know that the head's still there, like facing down, when I do right plasma blade F44. So it is 26. Okay, when that hits 28 minutes on the OBS timer, and there are no questions, I'm done for today. Again, if you just dropped by or if you're still here, pinned comment is your guide. If you have any questions about Tekken 7 or about Hwoarang specifically, feel free to let me know in chat. Again, if you're watching this on PC, that's towards the right side of the screen. And if you're watching this on mobile, that's most definitely at the bottom. Yeah, because on mobile, right, if you make it landscape, it's just the stream itself. In order to see the comments, you have to keep it portrait. What's a combo for you again? Is it this? I mean, 73, it's not bad. Or is it this? Oopsie. Oop. 1, 2, 3. No, I just remember it being the JFSR filler. And then you can mix it with something like that. Oop, oop, oop. One thing, 76, yeah, okay. So that means counter hit. LFS back 4 can hit 80. My go-to combo for it is probably not that good. Yeah, you're supposed to go for forward 2 immediately. Oop. Yeah, my go-to combo is probably not that good. I just default whatever happens in the moment. Which means I should really select a combo. I don't know, I don't get this to counter hit a lot in game. So when it happens, I'm just like, oh, okay. It counter hit. I'm in RFF. Okay, just press whatever button picks up. For as long as I get the wall and optimize the wall, that's the most important part. So I can get the SS33. Or if I want to go for the Oki. Right? Which, if you have not seen it yet, let's go to a walled stage. Mishima Dojo. Perfect for advanced Hwoarang lessons. If you end the combo in LFS forward 2, so like you do the regular wall combo, right? RFF forward 3 into LFS forward 3. And then usually what you do there is 3 forward 4, right? You get the max. If you just cut that out into LFS 2, your Oki changes by a lot. So poop, poop, poop. Into LFS 2. Huh. That's not what I was told. That was not what I was told. Okay, so I think it's RFF3 that catches you. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. No, it doesn't. Then what makes this Oki good then? Is it even 50% slump? I wasn't looking at that. That's the important part, the 50% slump. No, it is. Okay, and it doesn't catch. Which means that Oki's not that good. Whoa, DF3? That's not a pleasant sign at all. I'm gonna have to ask the player who showed that Oki. They said 50%. But you're not catching with right plasma blade on the roll. You can't catch with RFF DF3, which is the important one. There's a danger to this Oki. If it can't catch the basic deck. Okay, that's on 20. Because I forgot to do the LFS forward 3. Oop, oop. Okay, there you go. I got it to block. So I wait a half second. I don't do it immediately. Right. Forward 3 first. Oop, oop. No, why am I doing the actual? I'm not supposed to be doing the actual one. 1, 2. No, even if I wait a half second with the right plasma blade, it still whiffs. I guess I'll double check it in the Hwoarang Academy because that's where the Oki was proposed. Because I believe it beat the wake up kick, right? That's the important part. If they stay on the floor. Oop, oop. Yeah. That's big. It didn't relaunch, but I think what you want for it to do is relaunch though. Yeah, like that. Which means you really have to wait a half second. But the problem is it doesn't beat the side roll. Or like the same option does not beat side roll. And that's the concern. Yeah, that's the concern. And then RFF3 doesn't hit, but RFF DF3 catches, which means so RFF DF3 beats the wake up kick. But then that means it's not gonna hit grounded. Which means it's still lacking as like a catch-all Oki. Which means, okay, wait, I forgot that wait a half second there so that you can get the guaranteed follow-up. Oop, oop. Okay, there you go. I'll just double check all that Oki later. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any other questions at all. I guess we good for today. So again, the advanced lesson for today was while standing 3. Another move to understand and add to your arsenal. Again, the hell sweep, it should be in your arsenal. It's just that learning how to use it, right? So again, I've been Frontier. And that's been the cheese for today. Again, as always, thank you for watching.
Stop the momentum of Resilient right there and then. So again, that was an amazing, amazing sets from all the players who had
It was
participated.
one of the best sets.
Yeah.
Thing is, let's see if AK can handle Candy Frontier's Hwoarang.
Slowly, what the hell are you doing, Billy? Frontier!
Being in the Flamingo stance, goes for the grab.
Kick.
FF3.
Oh my goodness,
To close
what is
things out.
Frontier eating?